Daley. All right. So we're on. This is Daley.
Hello.
This is Sounds Good to Me. I am Ann Parham, and this week I had an episode featuring Daley Pajcic, just an extraordinaire of all things, and I think we found out that she has a hidden talent and could possibly have a fallback career if law school doesn't do it for her. We came up with this topic on the fly, didn't choose the songs that you'll find out about in this episode, but we had no planning, which that is no secret when you listen to this, but it was so fun. I'd love to have her on anytime. She was a pleasure. So enjoy the episode. This is Daley Pajcic. Enjoy. What 5 songs have you been listening to this week?
This past week. So.
Yeah, this week.
All right, well, let me pull up my Spotify here.
Yeah, please do.
So I tend to, on my Spotify, I will hear a song that I haven't heard in a while, and I'll just like it, and I'll play it over and over and over.
Until I hate it.
My favorite thing on a plane is just to download all my liked songs, and I just shuffle it.
I have mine automatic. You have yours automatically downloaded,
automatically
too.
downloaded. So I just was traveling, and my first song, I think I've listened to it at least 3 times a day for the past 5 days, but Don't Stop Me Now by Queen.
So specific.
Which is fantastic. It is such a good song.
That's a banger.
It gets in your head, though. It's kind of frustrating.
Because it's a little bit repetitive, but that's what we love, repetition
Stop.
music.
Ooh, don't want to get into the copyright issues.
Oh, yeah, we can't do that. You sound so much like Queen. They'll be like, wait a minute.
But no, Queen's a bomb. Did you see that movie about them?
Yeah, the Bohemian Rhapsody 2018. I actually just took this music class, and we had to say what the top 10 songs are that have been most influential in music of all time. And I'm not kidding you when I tell you that every single person chose Bohemian Rhapsody, the song. And I'm thinking that has something to do with the fact that the movie came out and people were like, he did so much. And they only talk about Freddie Mercury when there was like, I don't know, 3 other people in the band.
It was a band, man. Interesting.
It's
I mean, that
interesting.
is a good song. I remember being in like 6th grade and trying to remember all the lyrics.
I felt like it was illegal.
Cool. Yeah.
The way that they had like the format, it just was like, okay, we're doing opera. Like, is that allowed?
Yeah. The different tones.
Like, like, are we allowed to do that?
So you got the Queen, and then you take a real sharp left, and I've got Demeanor by Pop Smoke with Dua Lipa.
Rest in peace. I just found out that he died.
Yeah, and this is big for me because I do not like rap.
Daley hates rap.
I do not. But you got Dua, so it completely changes the song.
Dua is like that special thing. She's got like the Oprah Winfrey effect, where like everything she touches or is involved with, it turns to gold or a number 1. Just think about that.
And actually, Anne, I think I was influenced by you to like this song. We were at my house the other week. Do you remember when we were running out the door? We had something to do, and Anne's like, "Wait, we got to watch this YouTube video." And it was Demeanor, and Anne skips all the way forward. She knows the exact second of where Dua Lipa comes in. Mm-hmm. It was hilarious, and she was awesome.
Because she kills it.
Yeah. She was pretty.
The music video is so worth it. It's a little strange. Like, I understand that people grieve differently and they want to like pay tribute to Pop Smoke and his whole legacy and everything, but they have him in a seat that looks similar to like a throne, sort of a religious figure. And there's doves. There's also a hologram of Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
When did we start doing that other than Tupac? I don't know.
He's also like in a painting most
of
the
like
time.
The moving painting.
Yeah,
it's
he's like in a moving painting. Very weird. And Dua Lipa is like, she's in the same screen like 3 times. They ever like holographed or however.
They fixed her face so that they green screened her face on different people, which I didn't realize until I watched it with you because I didn't even notice. I was just so focused on Dua walking around the table, and I was like, she is killing it, that I totally didn't even see that Dua is everywhere.
I was like, there's Dua 2.
And I was like, wait a minute, Daley,
4?
you cracked the code.
Well,
What's the next song?
I have And It Breaks My Heart by Leon, which is my all-time favorite song. So that is always in my top songs of the week.
It is me too.
That came out when we were in quarantine.
Yeah,
actually.
last summer.
Yes. And that is an emotional one. You can feel a lot of things when you're listening to it.
What's interesting is, do you feel sad or happy when you listen to that song?
Very happy.
Yeah,
Very happy.
so same. But when other people have listened to it, they're like, it makes me so sad. It breaks their heart because it's so sad. But I love a good song that has really tragic lyrics, but like such an upbeat thing. It's a very Swedish thing to do.
I think also the fact that it came out during quarantine, while obviously COVID has been devastating, it definitely opened up opportunities that some of us wouldn't have had. And one of those for me was spending 2-3 months in quarantine essentially with all of my friends. And so when that song came out, it just reminds me of being with my friends. And so
it's like a positive
you're
association.
like, whatever, the lyrics are fine. It's a good association, and and the pop, the beat, it's just fantastic. Mm-hmm. And the music video also is amazing. It's fantastic. It's just wonderful.
That's the definition of aesthetics, is that music video. Mm-hmm. Like where she's on the back of the motorcycle. Well, it's not. Yeah. It's not Leon, but it's this other girl. Did we decide that she was from like Iraq or something?
I thought it was like France.
Oh yeah, no, she was French. No, you thought she was French, but she's really
Iraqi.
She's like Pakistan.
I don't know. She was holding a cigarette at some point. I thought it was so cool.
You were like, that's so French.
She was like wading in the water with a cig.
It's such like an aesthetically pleasing thing. It's like, yes, lung cancer. We love it. She looks so classy. And then her voice is like, her voice is like mine right now.
Yeah, no, Leon is definitely one of my top artists.
So that's 3.
Happy. So another one, just totally, I'm all over the place. Night Moves by Bob Seger. I mean, seriously, fantastic song. It's just like
why did that come back up for you?
I think that I was on a boat with one of our friends, Cade, and he played it.
Who?
Cade Glasgow, everybody. And he played it, and I had forgotten about it. And it's such a good song, and it talks about summertime and sweet, sweet summertime.
Sweet, sweet summertime.
And it is great, and it's pretty long, and there's a break between the song where he kind of goes silent and you think it's over.
And then he's like, I'm back.
It's not. He's back.
That's his move. That's his night move.
Yeah, and he's great. He's a classic.
You have one more. Choose wisely.
So, I will say that, okay, my last one, which this is hilarious, is Del Mar by Ozuna, which, so I'm not really into the Spanish songs. Mm-hmm. It's been a trend with, what's that artist, Bad Bunny?
Oh, Bad Bunny.
Bad
Bunny's taking over the world.
Yeah. And I'm just really not a fan. I
I'm
like
not either.
English. I like knowing the language that I'm singing to.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a challenge because I would love to be fluent in another language. So if I listen to a lot of Spanish music, then I think I could be on it. So I'm kind of, whenever my friends play it, I'm like, okay, I'm done. But this song, it's still all Spanish, but it's fantastic because it is the same words over and over again.
Yeah, it's not too tricky.
So you learn it very quickly. And it's fun, and they say tropical, and it's kind of cute.
I'm realizing that you like repetition with Don't Stop Me Now and then Del Mar. Like it's
the D's.
It's catchy.
Yeah.
No, the repetition of like Don't Stop Me over and over again, and then Del Mar over and over again. But these others, those don't line up with that, so I can't really say.
I don't know. Night Moves, tons of repetition in there.
Is that the Night Moves, that thing?
Yeah, so those are my 5 recently liked songs. I don't think it describes me personally.
Not at all.
I tend to listen
What
to
a weird
lot
week
of,
for you, Daley.
Yeah, I know. I'm on the Enya opera grind typically.
Yeah, she loves some orchestra music, which I do too. I've got a whole
Love it.
playlist.
Speaking
bringing the
of that,
strings.
my favorite orchestra song, it's 18 minutes and it's Beethoven.
18 minutes long.
Yeah.
Is it like all the movements?
Fantastic. It's just one entire loop. And I love it. I can fall asleep to it. I can work out to it.
Wow.
I can go.
So many different
I can get
usages.
pumped up for a party with it. I mean, seriously. It's just great.
What the heck? What is the exact song title? Or I guess symphony.
Well, let's see.
Number.
It's a number for sure. Oh.
Is it like opus something? You know how they do that?
Yeah. It's orchestra something. Orchestra number. Oh, wait. No, that's not it.
Type in Beethoven into your like things.
Yeah, I did. But
Did you recently like this?
No, this has been. I actually.
Well, you might have like 2,000 likes. This could take a hot minute.
It's right here.
Oh.
Oh, I'm playing it. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so it's Symphony Number 3 in E flat, op.55.
That's an opus, we found out.
Oh, opus, I see. And it's actually called erotica. So.
Wait, it doesn't have a T. You just read it that way. What's going on?
Allegro con brio. It's live. It's 17 minutes and 40 seconds.
It's live?
It is.
It's not with Beethoven. It's just they're playing it, right?
Yeah.
Because Beethoven, we didn't record that back then.
No. But he wrote the song.
He did write it.
Yeah.
Composed it.
So, Anne, I'm going to switch the question on you here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear your most 5 songs recent that you've been listening to this week.
Look at the. Okay, number 1 is definitely Safari Song by Greta Van Fleet, which I don't really know anything about them, but I saw actually a TikTok of the main guy. His name's like Josh or Jake or something. They're all brothers. And he was singing the Down on My Knees part, and his face doesn't move at all. But he's like hitting these high notes, and I'm like, I would imagine whoever's singing this is using their entire body to produce that noise out of their mouth. Nope. He's just like very casually standing there in the recording booth and barely moving.
Do you think that's a function of Botox or
It might just be raw talent.
or just raw talent? I think it's raw talent. They are great.
They're so good.
Black Smoke Rising. That is a fantastic
This is the
song.
one they wrote, though, I figured out. Because I realized that they were kind of a cover band. Mm-hmm. And a lot of Led Zeppelin. Mm-hmm. And who wrote Black Smoke Rising?
I don't know.
We need a researcher.
Google search. Yeah, you need to hire somebody else here. I can't do all the work.
The lesson. I also want to point out while she's looking this up that currently I could not get any closer to Daley other than touching her face because I have one microphone with me and we're trying to make sure that both of us can be heard. And so we're like crunched together on this bench.
Give me a kiss, Anne. Well, I think that it actually is.
Is it really them?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Sure.
Well.
Wait, background.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought someone else came up with Black Smoke Rising, or maybe it's just Black something Smoke Rising. I swore that like Black Sabbath or something did that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Well,
But
I'll look at that later.
They do sound like Leonard Skinnard and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not Leonard Skinnard, but
it's Led Zeppelin
Led
a lot.
Zeppelin. Thank you. I got the L's mixed up.
Whoopsie daisies.
Just ignore that, everyone.
Also, I found out this. I'll count this as my second song, even though I've been listening to it aggressively for 3 years. Is "The Stars Spangled Banner" by Whitney Houston with the Florida Orchestra and Maestro Yahang Ling or whatever his name is, and she did it in like 1991 or something. You should look it up. Like no one will ever be able to beat this national anthem. There's just no way. And that's my go-to pump-up song before we go out.
If you listen to it long enough, at the end the planes fly over and
I love that you remember that.
It's so
And
patriotic.
She just hops off the little box after
Yeah.
just giving a 10 out of 10 performance.
Yeah. And if you're listening to it right before you go to a bar or whatever, just make sure to Google the American flag and hold that up so everybody can salute it.
Yes, out of respect.
Out of respect for our
it's
country.
only right. And make sure that you remove your hat. We played it last night, and Cade,
He was just so disrespectful.
I mean, the
Kept the ball
nerve of
cap
that
on.
man. Another song would be "Take My Breath" by The Weeknd. It just came out on last Friday, I think. And it is so good. It's very 80s, a lot of synthesizer, and the music video will absolutely disturb you.
It's quite disturbing. I was not a fan.
Every music video with The Weeknd is like either he's killing himself, in a sense, like there's two of The Weeknd and he's killing himself as the bad guy, or everyone's killing him, or a girl specifically is out to get him. I don't know what happened at The Weeknd, but he's been through some stuff, and it's coming out in his music videos.
Give some passion.
Yeah, but people love that. People eat that up.
There is one part where a girl's hair is wrapped around his neck.
Yeah, like a braid.
And it looks like a snake.
A snake.
And I am not a snake fan. So,
yeah, Daley had to
that
walk out.
is not good
She
for
was
me.
like, no,
I did.
No, abort.
I canceled him very quickly.
How many songs have I done? 3. Mm-hmm. Industry Baby, Lil Nas X, and Jack Harlow. I am actually not a huge Lil Nas X fan. I don't know why. I think it's probably because of overexposure to TikTok and it's on the radio, which, I mean, good for him. He's killing it. But that song, I found out, was produced by Kanye West. And that is probably why it's so catchy, like the dun 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 dun. That part, you liked that, didn't you?
I did.
Even though
showed
you don't
me
like
that,
the rap
yeah.
songs.
Anne tries to get me to hear out some rap songs.
Yeah, just take it in. The culture.
Yeah. I listen.
And then I've been listening to Sunny by Boney M. And that's the strings in that song pulled me in. And I was also watching this Apple TV docuseries with Mark Ronson called Watch the Sound. And they talked about, I think that had to do with reverb or it had to do with sampling. He has like 7 episodes. One's about like distortion, one's about reverb, one's about autotune, drum machines, and then one of them had to do with sampling. And then he talked about how those strings were sampled in a movie. I mean, I might be losing it here, but it was very interesting. So then I found the song and was like, ooh, this is very good. So that's 5.
Yeah. Those are,
we're all over the place.
If you threw those all in a hat, I don't think...
they would not line up.
No, I don't think there's a pattern there.
No.
But it just shows we have diverse taste, I guess.
We're so cultured.
You can't discriminate against music except for rap. You can discriminate.
See, where I draw the line is folk / bluegrass.
Country.
And country. But except, with the exceptions of the 90s country divas, Faith Hill and Shania Twain. Specifically Shania Twain. But otherwise, I'm out. And I like that you respect the country music industry. But...
Well, I like that you respect the rap music industry, so...
I love you.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful.